This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
That was more entertaining than the game to watch last night. Because really, let's be honest, the Carolina-Houston game, it's only interesting to Carolina because they're undefeated. I can't imagine in Houston they're even looking forward to this season with everything going on. But yeah, it shows you that sometimes other things are more entertaining than sports. I had more fun talking and chatting crypto last night with a couple of dudes than I did actually watching that game last night. Although watching the game last night, speaking of injuries, no matter how good Christian McCaffery is, right? He is still a sack of injuries, right? With McCaffery, you can almost count on him getting injured. And I was laughing my ass off last night, because while I'm chatting and talking crypto while I'm watching the game, instead, I hear Troy Aikman say, well, I went down to the field and I never go down. I haven't been down to the field in years. And I'm down there and I'm looking at Christian McCaffery. And let me tell you something. He's not a small guy. And he starts comparing his legs to Earl Campbell. And he goes, no, I was down there. And let me tell you, you remember Earl Campbell. And then within minutes, he suffers his hamstring injury and he's out. And, my tip for Troy Aikman would be stay in the booth. Just do me a favor. Stay in the booth. I watched Earl Campbell, bro. And yes, McCaffery is a fantastic athlete, terrific football player. I get that. But don't ever compare him to Earl Campbell. Please don't ever compare him to Earl Campbell. And he doesn't have Earl Campbell's legs. He doesn't have, what was it? The Newsome kid from Dallas. You remember that fullback that was a badass that used to block for Dorsett? What was Newsome's first name? Newsome had Earl Campbell like that. That's the only guy that I remember that had Earl Campbell like thighs. And it ain't Christian McCaffery. And Earl Campbell's not going out with hamstring injuries, okay? Because Earl Campbell had 2 semi-suspension, what's it called? The springs for legs. Earl Campbell. I almost fell off my couch, which is pretty hard to fall off a couch, when I heard him make any kind of comparison from Christian McCaffery physically to Earl Campbell. I'm like, huh? What? Huh? Like, really? Are you sure you saw Earl Campbell play? Are you sure you know something about Earl Campbell?
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.